It's a beautiful morning to my family and friends. I hope everyone is doing fine. We thank God for another beautiful day. I hope everyone is doing fine. In our first story, we've got our young lady who is here to share with us her marriage life experience. But before I get down to the business of the day, you remember that young lady in that story I shared here, the girl who slept with the dogs. You remember that story, right? Our baby girl, she's doing fine, and I've got a good news for you, my people. This girl, she has been offered a job in Namibia. So yesterday, someone called me from Namibia, and he was asking me about the same young lady. So he told me that once she's done with her final exams, this man is going to offer her a job in the Namibian government. So I connected him to her, and they talked, and the girl, she's very excited. Mama nefolesa nga chitaini efolesa chito omuntu tabamusula tamwisha mkwatire. You know, when I brought that story here, yalileeta otuntu twakulandalanda, but me, I am not moved pafa balanda abantu, because I am here to help people. So if that girl, she had not come to me and open up, this time maybe God for no. But look at what God has done, and we pray that as she goes to Namibia, God is going to give her a God-fearing man, and she'll get married and have children. This man was like, this girl went through a lot, and at least tumuchinjeko fe environment, so that at least when she aisa kunomba ko kubomba, at least achinjeko environment, so that at least she can start her life afresh. Is that not the work of God, mwevantu, right? And I'm so excited, because really people are receiving help on this platform. And that young man, you remember, that boy is now finally in Kabwe, and someone yesterday sent him a 5,000 US dollar. So I think I'm going to give him later in the day once I withdraw that money. So if you want to work with us, bring your stories here. You never know where your answer will come from. If you to land up, so some of you, when we bring these stories here, mlesa mkutu toka na we fake story, we shan mule pita fe basi, aba nenu bade pokelera ama answers pano. So now we've got our young lady who is here to share with us a marriage life experience, the pain that she has gone through. I'm going to advise mumweba fyash before tambula fama matrons mule fwako abantu abatina kolesa, and a matron who is married teti musende matron ushaupwa mwampera matron wa mwana wenu. And this matron now, she has destroyed this young lady's marriage. Na mwa matron mwe balala na grooms ala mwandi tamwakwata amano imwe tamutotonkanya bwino. Iwe umuntu bakuchetekela tu ube matron wa wedding, and then wamba okulala n'omwana na shibwinga mutotonkanya enshu mwe bakulufeshwa na stretch marks yonse na pamala pa 4 time mule kwata ko order. So let's get down to the business of the day. Good morning, my dear auntie. I hope you are doing well. I'm a young lady aged 29, and I've been married for 2.5 years, and what has brought me here, my life is in pieces, and I feel so much pain within me. I don't even know what to do. I got married 2.5 years ago. Okay. On my wedding night, my matron gave me something to insert in my private part. I was told that this will tighten my private part and it will increase the pleasure in my body. I inserted that thing immediately after the wedding. My dear auntie, since that time, my bleeding has never stopped. I bled, and I never even enjoyed my wedding night because I was bleeding heavily. I tried to go to the hospital. They couldn't find any problem with me. Each time I do all the tests there, I'll be told that everything is okay. They can't find any problem, but they didn't know why I was bleeding. I did even the cervical cancer screening. Nothing happened. I've taken all the antibiotics and all the medicine that I was given at the hospital, but nothing. Each time when it's evening or each time when my husband is around, I'll bleed, I'll bleed, I'll bleed. And I didn't know where this problem was coming from. I called this matron, our auntie, and told her that charm that you gave me, this is my experience. And she just told me that maybe there's something that you took, because that charm that I gave you was nothing but a vitamin C. But me, my situation is very bad. Ever since I got married, I have never enjoyed doing with my husband because of my bleeding and pain. Sometimes when the bleeding stops, the pain, when it's about to have a moment with my husband, I'll feel so much pain, the pain that I'll scream and cry. And my husband, at some point, he got so irritated. He told me that, what kind of a woman are you? Ever since I married you, each time when we're about to meet husband and wife, it's either you are bleeding or you are feeling pain. I don't think this marriage will work. My dear people, that really hurt me. I shared this with my auntie because my mother died when I was very young and I never saw my dad. So this thing went on and my husband eventually stopped asking about this. But you know what keeps a man home is sex. But in my case, things went so bad such that everything stopped working in our home. So one day my husband came back home. This is a man who has never been drinking, but he went and he came back home drunk, and he started telling me that, you are not a woman, you're not even fit to get married. Better you go back to your parents, because I can't keep you in my home. For what? Because to the look of things, I will never have a child, because it's all the time you are bleeding. It's obvious you've been bewitched. Okay, people, I tried to find solutions, but all 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 didn't go well. Each time when I take some medication, my condition worsens. Now I am about to be divorced, but one thing I have discovered is that my matron has been sleeping with my husband. One time my husband left the phone and the message popped. Since me, I had the number for my matron, I checked. I didn't really pay attention, but when I read the message, I was so shocked. So I went through the thread of the message to check where this started from. It started way back. My matron has been sleeping with my husband from my wedding night. So I once came across now this message saying that I want us to get married, because that girl, it's obvious she's bleeding. Me, I am single. Though you are 5 years younger than me, I don't mind that. All I need is a husband. Now I discovered that my matron slept with my husband a night before our wedding, because I found everything, all the voice notes and the messages where my matron was appreciating my husband for a good service. Now I concluded that this woman bewitched me so that she can continue sleeping with my husband. I confronted this matron with this message. To my rude shock, this woman, she didn't show remorse. She just said, "Umwaume kwakana, what do you want me to do? I love that dude. I love that dude. So I don't know what you are going to do about it. Since you're in that condition, I believe that man is going to leave you and marry me, because we are planning of getting married. Because imwe muri bachibola, you can't even give birth, you can't even service him sexually." My dear people, I brushed it off. We had a fight. I thought that my husband is going to be on my side, but to my rude shock, my husband was on the side of my matron. And now I've just realized that, I've just discovered that this matron of mine, she's now pregnant for my husband. Yeah, part 2.